Hey guys, I'm Sunil. So let's take a sneak peek on how we handle courses in Moolya Ed. In today's video, I'm going to talk about TestNG and annotations of TestNG. I will create a project with the name of framework. Since you all asked me to go with Java project, I went with Java project. I named my Java project as framework. I will say finish. I will say finish. Do I want to create this module info.java? No. So I'll say don't create. So if it asks you this, you also please say don't create. Okay. So now I have created my framework. I have created my Java project. See, this is going to be a simple Java project until unless I convert this Java project into Selenium or TestNG. Now, how do I convert this Java project into Selenium or TestNG project? I simply go right click on the project. I go to the build path. I go into configure build path, and then in my libraries, in the class path, I add couple of external jar files. So I need this jar file, which is called Selenium Server Standalone 3.141.59. Okay, I'm just going to add this, right? So when I add this, this will act as my, this Java project will be converted into my Selenium project, right? Now, if I want, I can also add one more jar file, similar to that, which is my TestNG, because I'm teaching you TestNG. I can also add one jar file, which is called TestNG jar file. Now, where is my TestNG jar file? Here it is. So I'll go and get in TestNG jar file, which is version 7.04.0. Okay, I'm just going to open it. Okay, so I added two jar files. One is Selenium Server Standalone jar file. The other one is TestNG jar file. So I say apply and close, right? So when I do that, my Java project now has two reference libraries, which you can see here. It has two reference libraries. One is Selenium Server Standalone. The other one is TestNG with a version of it, right? These two will make this Java project to work as my Selenium project, right? So now what I do, I specifically go, this is where you have to see me. I go and create, do I create a normal class? No. Probably I'll go to others. Okay. I clicked on new. I go to others and I want, since my TestNG plugin is installed, I can create a specific class for TestNG. I can create a specific class for test suite for JUnit or test case for JUnit. But I am looking for TestNG, so I'll go and create a specific class for TestNG. I say next. It asks me, do you want to give some name? Probably I'll say demo. Okay. It says demo is there. It is saying, okay, I did not create a package. So let me go and create a package first. So I'll create the package as TestNG demo underscore demo. And in this package, I'll go to others and create a TestNG class. Now, the benefit of the class name is taken as new test. I'll change it to demo. I'll make it a proper naming convention. I'll make it to demo. Team, do remember, whenever you go to this kind of TestNG, there are a lot of annotations which is coming in. Okay, you have at before test, you have at after test, you have at before suit, at before class, at before method, at after method, all these things. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use two annotations. One is at before test, what I want to configure, and what After test, I want to configure. I'm just going to use two annotations. One is at before test, the other one is at after test. I'm just going to say finish. So it will automatically create a class for me which contains, you can see, at before test and which contains at after test. The one thing you have to remember here is at test is a method which comes by default. You can arrange it however you want. Okay, so probably I put at before test here and at test here, at after test here. Okay, so what is, you can come back and ask me, sir, what is at before test? So before, this is before you run. Okay, before you run any test method. So I'll also put it like, if you want to run any at test method, okay, before you run any at test method, if you have any configuration, if you have any configuration to be done before the test, you can do it in at before test. You can do it in at before test. For example, I want to do a configuration called open the browser. Open the browser. It's a configuration. Okay, open the browser. I want to do some configuration called open the browser. So how do I do it? I can do it in my before test. Now, how do I do it? You guys must be knowing this. Okay, since you have come down to this portion of the test, so I can do it in this way. So I can say system dot set property. Okay, and there are two properties. One is WebDriver dot Chrome. Is my spelling of Chrome right? ROME, Chrome dot driver, right? Now
Yes,
I
sir.
have to give the path of the Chrome driver. Okay. So what will I do? Probably my Chrome driver is present somewhere on my system. I'll just figure it out where it is. It is here. Okay. So I'll copy this. I'll paste it in my project. Paste it in my project. Where is paste? Here. So my Chrome driver is in my project. I'll go to properties. I'll say execute, read, write, apply, and close. So I'll try to get the path of my Chrome driver. This is the whole path of my Chrome driver. Okay, apply and close. So I'll keep it here. Correct. This is the path of my Chrome driver. So I have to also give extra slashes. So to open it in a proper annotation. So this is my before test configuration state. This is my before test configurations. I am recording my session. So I have given the Chrome driver path and I have to give a colon at the end to complete my line. So this is the complete line. Will this work? Absolutely, this is going to work.
Yes.
What I'm going to do,
Yes.
I am going to create a WebDriver interface with driver as my variable. Okay, so that it can be, why I did this, you can ask me, sir, why you did this? See, I want driver variable to be accessed in all the methods, not only, okay, not only in before test, but all the methods. So when I say all the methods, it should be in at test. It should be also in at the rate after test. It should be used in at the rate after test as well. So now I can go back to my code and I can easily write my code like this. like driver equals new Chrome driver. So what happens when I do this? Driver equals new Chrome driver. This should open a new instance of the browser. Correct? New instance of the browser, right? So probably, probably I will put something in my test. I'll say the browser. This is the test what I'm doing. The browser is open. The browser is open. And once the browser is opened, I can go and say in my after test driver dot close.